Hey guys, sorry I've been gone for a while. It was my busy season at my job, so November and December, first week of January, got my butt kicked. But I'm back. I haven't been sleeping on stuff. I haven't worked on the car, but I've been getting stuff for the car. Let me show you what I got. For you guys that have been following on Instagram, you're gonna know about some of this stuff. But got some new non-rice tails. Nice smoked housing there. Black housing headlights to replace my JDM falling apart ones. I've had these. I actually had a full skirt set that I traded Brent for so that he could get the bully going. I've got these half skirts, but they'll work just fine. Those are going to go in a sleeve block, which Eric and I are working on. Looks like it's going to be Golden Eagle. And these are like the saving grace here. These are from Slick Fab. They are 93-pound seat pressure, titanium retainers. Let me get some out here. Oh. Here we go, losing stuff. There we go. Got dust in them. There we go. So yeah, this is something I've been waiting for to hit the market. The other ones that everybody sells are from the D series. Hold on a sec here. They're from the D series, and as far as I know, they're only delivering about 74 pounds of seat pressure. So what these valve springs mean for me is I'll be taking the engine up to 8,500 now instead of 7,000. So that'll get me out the back door, if all my numbers figure right, at about 160. So that should be good for mid 8. In terms of what happened to the engine, I destroyed a couple bearings. Let's see if I can get them out here. Here's the rod. You see the wear on the cap. So yeah, spun a couple bearings. Nothing huge. I have more rods. I actually have 2 full sets of those rods, and another set's only $400. So that's what's going on with Gunmetal. I'll have the rest of the short block pulled here next couple weeks, putting a different crank in it just to be safe. The crank that's in there looks okay, but I want to be safe. So that's the next step, is swap the cranks, swap a couple rods on those pistons, get it put back together, get the valve springs in the heads that I currently use, which are right there. Put those on and run those. I just shipped a set of heads off to my buddy Tom in Tennessee. He's gonna do some of his magic on those. I have another set of heads right there that's going up to Performance Porting in Loveland. Buddy Dustin's going to take care of me on that. So I'll have 2 different style of porting heads. Dustin's is machined. His will be like the full race. I'll put new valves and everything in that. The ones Tom is doing is tried and true methods. Won't have flow numbers and stuff on them though, but I'll have 2 really good sets of heads for hopefully an A block and a B block. That's what I want to do. Then the tank, the Power Stroke, appears to have a bad ICP sensor in it. So I'm waiting for a specialty tool to try and aid in getting that out. It's been a pain in my butt. Spent a few hours last weekend trying to get that damn sensor out of the block so I can put my new one in. It didn't go. Mine's an early build 6-liter, so the sensor is behind the turbo in the back of the engine. Pain in the ass. Hate it. But get that done and my truck will be good to go. Now the reason I just walked back here is I've been sitting on this, a handful of you guys from when I started the PFI channel. I did a couple live streams from my yard, so you guys would know about what I'm going to show you. For the rest of you, this is going to be brand new. What I'm about to show you was gifted to me by a buddy of mine. His name is Rich. He was, as far as I know, the fastest K series in Colorado for several years. He got out of it. He tried selling everything he had, wasn't getting the prices and stuff that he wanted over the course of a few years. However, he got into a pickle where he was getting ready to move to Arizona. Didn't want to take everything with him. He told me, if you want it, come and get it. So I did. CRX. Like I said, it was a K-Series car. I got a whole bunch of stuff stuffed in the back of it still for parts, because obviously I don't have room in my garage. And a number of what is in my garage is from here. So yeah, this is a legal 850. The front end that was on this is the one that is now on Todd's car. So I still have to acquire another front end for it, which is nothing big. You can see the hole in the hood fits the K-Series. Like, so what that's going to be is going to be turbo K23. And everybody's probably going like, K23? They didn't make a K23. It was K20 or K24. Here's what a K23 is. It is a F22 crankshaft in a K24 block. So you're de-stroking K24 rather. So it's going to have a one of my old journal bearing GT35 turbos on it. And realistically, that car is just going to go 10 O's. That's all I'm looking for out of it. I'm not going to be personally driving the car a lot. I'm hoping that my wife will. However, the idea behind the car is this. I plan to use the car to teach people how to drag race, specifically Honda's front wheel drives. There's a need for it. There's a lot of people that want to race, but they're scared of it. They don't want to put all the money into building a car because of the risk that's involved with it. So I'm going to build a stout 10.0 car. I have a couple sleeved K24s. One of them's already got the bottom end together. I've got a head. I got to put a head together, get that on there, put the car together. Realistically, the only thing that's stopping me from throwing the car together right now is transmission stuff. I don't want to just throw a regular stock box into it, put somebody in a car, and then thrash the box. It defeats the purpose of the car. So I'm trying to sell some of my excess stock of parts for it to buy a 1-2 dog set for it. It's like $2,500, not too bad. So I'm gonna do that. So you have a dog engagement 1-2, then standard synchro engagement 3-4. Once I do that, start taking the car with me to Pueblo and Bandimere and working with people and getting them into racing. There is a huge need to get new blood into the sport. Like I said, a lot of people are just scared of investing the money in their own car. So for me, I feel this is a good gateway. So that's what I plan on doing with it. And we'll see where it takes us. Should be pretty fun though. Meet some new people. Get some people that are green on drag racing into the sport. There's people that are passionate about it. They love to watch it. They love being about it, but they're scared of doing it themselves strictly because of the cost involved. So if we can mitigate that, I think we got a good idea going. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. That's what's been going on. So Gunmetal be back up and running here within the month. Better. Sleeve block will be coming for that probably middle to end of summer. Probably won't see that engine into the car until the next season, so 2 seasons away. The tank, that that thing, tank is back. It's bucking though, so I'm pretty sure it's the ICP sensor. I've got one. We're gonna get that changed. Wait for the specialty tool, and then the CRX. One thing I do want to ask you guys is to help me think of a name. The one thing about this car with my buddy Rich was all the money he put into it. He had it as a turbo car first, and then as an NA car. He never was able to really break nines. So I think it's fitting to continue to keep it a 10.0 car, but I'm going to make it break a 9 for him. I call him A-Rock. I won't tell you why, what it means. It's an acronym. AROC. But I need a name for the car. Been think about calling it Redemption or the Redeemer, something along that lines. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. See ya.